coming down to the wire.
Dude, what are you gonna do?
Okay, we are back live.
Right,
You better be stretching, bro.
Get that groin ready.
I said stress, not stress.
Yeah, but you need to be stretching.
I got my bro. I'm hitting devious lifts are in.
Hitting
So I'm feeling good.
devious licks.
My buddy and I were just talking about that. You guys remember when they did devious licks and then they did like angelic gifts?
We
And it
are
was just
live, by
people,
the
like,
way, just so
bringing
everybody
nice
knows.
stuff.
Oh, straighten up. Everyone straighten up.
I just in case.
Cool.
Penis.
And we're back. We're back. Hooray. Let me.
Dude, I have so many videos I need to film.
Oh, beat
And
him.
It's just now getting. Wait, isn't it supposed to be pen 15?
Yeah, he messed it up.
Pens.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Sorry.
to answer the question,
Sorry.
yeah, he messed it up, buddy.
Retracted.
Oh man, my peens.
My pins. Oh, frick, my pins.
I'm going to Asheville for the second half of my honeymoon. And there's a really nice course on a brewery.
Second-
Matt, are you still going camping on your honeymoon?
I was never going camping.
Yes,
You guys are
you
going
were.
camping?
I was never
you
going
were.
camping. And my brother heard that he thought I was going camping and started telling everyone that. And everyone was my older brother came to me. and
You
was
told us
like,
that.
do not. No, we are going to a very nice
I
place
need a
in
drink.
Hilton Head for 3 or 4 days. And then we're going to drive halfway back to Asheville, North Carolina.
I'm also
And
going to
stay
get a
at
drink.
really nice glamping tent. It has a hot tub. It has bathroom. It has oven, stove, all those things. But it's right in Asheville. But some people thought I was,
Then why did we all get the impression you were going camping?
I don't know, man. I was trying to say glamping. It's a
Your
big
brother
old
got it from somewhere. I got it
No,
from
my brother got
somewhere.
it from Caleb Marsh, my younger
No.
brother. And my younger brother, Caleb, is an idiot.
No,
So-
you said something about possibly like doing some sort of tent camping for like 2 nights or something like that.
I said possibly, but that was like early. And then I was immediately like, we're just going to.
So you did say it.
Hold
yeah,
on.
but Caleb,
guys are going
Caleb Marsh
camping?
is so different.
You did say it. And then
Dang, you beat me.
I DM'd Lauren and said, Lauren, you are not doing this. Tell him no.
Wait, Corey, what is
Lauren was
that?
the one who wanted to do it, not me. She
I
wanted to
know.
go full tent camping. She
That's
said,
why I said don't do this.
Oh,
but I was the one who said,
It's black and white.
It's so good.
that looks
we are
incredible.
non-
What is it? Let me, wait,
discriminatory
Corey,
here.
let me see. What is it?
It's so good. Black and white Arizona iced tea.
Oh, heavens.
All right. So I think we just need Tyler to just go back and can I ask you guys a question? I can just split that together and post, man.
Wait, let me show you.
Let me
show you this
know
beautiful-
when you're.
Well,
ready.
no. He all he has to do is say, "Did you get the Ricky and Paul thing?" Or did it
Yeah,
crash
actually,
before that?
yeah, because the recording's still there. So yeah, we're good.
Wait.
Okay.
Whoa. I just messed up my mic. Look at this. Look at this beauty. My whole family's texting me. Right. Look at this beauty of a course I'm going to play on a brewery.
Dude, why do you keep beating me to the thing that I want to do? I want that echo, man.
It's so
Well,
fun.
If you learn
Here,
how to
that's
do
me,
the
okay.
controls. All right. So
Okay.
who are you more concerned about, Ricky or Richard Wysocki or Paul Macbeth?
I'm going Ricky.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, Corey. You said you're more concerned about Ricky because he usually gets a win every year.
He usually, yes. I feel like he's usually in the top 3, top 5, winning at least the past couple years. As opposed to Paul has not been really that hot. And I feel like right now they're kind of both in that like high medium area, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So
I
I'm more
understand now.
concerned with Ricky because Paul the last couple years has just been like kind of crap in the bed.
Can I
know what?
bless
Taylor.
can I bless this stream up with some statistics?
Oh my! I don't care about statistics, dude. It's all about feel.
It is about
Okay,
feel.
and I feel like Ricky is more concerning for me right now.
All right, let me just bless you guys with some statistics right here. And I know I said I was done. Paul pooped it away once again. Tournament before last, I said I was done. I was done being the number one Paul stan. I was out of here. Paul McBeth, my GOAT, currently number 2 in Pro Tour standings. Currently first in fairway hits, second in C1 in regulation, second in C2 in regulation, 5th in scramble percentage. My guy has to putt. He's putting 31% from C2 right now. He just can't putt when it matters. And I don't understand why, but he is on the precipice. Where's Richard Wysocki? On the back of the bus. That guy sucks.
So can I say something about Paul though that I've noticed?
Please.
He's going out of bounds on the back 9 more than I've ever seen him do. And it's like hole 15, hole 16, one of those 2 holes.
Yeah.
He's going out of bounds every tournament when he's in it, and then he's done. So for me,
it's so weird, especially
it's the
putting
one
too.
shot.
Like, there's like, he's putting himself in positions where you're like, Paul McBeth, 40-footer to get into it to win a tournament. Like, that's the guy I want to putt that. And then he just sails it. Like, it's not even close. And it's so weird. But yeah, I it's very funny to me. It's impressive that statistically throwing wise, and like, again, he's like 31% on the season from C2. He's also like, statistically, he's not putting that bad. It's literally just when the tournament's on the line, he just doesn't have it right now.
Matt, who are you more concerned about?
I think I will agree with Corey on Ricky because Paul's already kind of let me down. You know,
It's already past it.
Paul can only go up from here in my head. Ricky can only really,
Isn't that
Ricky has an
crazy to
option.
hear about? Paul McBeth, the guy who's like on trail to have the most majors, can only go up from here. He's just so bad.
Well, is he on trail to have the most majors?
Well, he's got years. He's got 4 majors every year for like the next 4 years in his prime, in my opinion.
And how many
He's got
events has he won in
16.
the last
He
year?
has 16 chances
No,
to
I'm
win
just-
one more.
I will say this.
I'm just saying he's the highest. to
Yeah,
the
certainly
record
so.
right now.
Something
Yeah.
to think about before this recent second place for Rick at Kansas City. Austin Turner was higher than him in Pro Tour points.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
and he's usually the top dog. Of
and I
Pro
feel
Tour.
like you could say he's switching bags. He's got a lot going on, but he like destroyed Arizona. Like, he shot like 1,100 rated rounds in Arizona, and then I don't know what it is to start the season, but yeah, I definitely at this point am much more concerned about Rick.
All right, so we got Ricky. All right,
Is
So
Mike asking about?
Also, all right, I'm about to go on a rant. I
Oh,
hate
Okay.
when people are talking about disc golf and say you're too old to play disc golf. Johnny McRae had a heart attack on the course at 55, and he still just destroys people at A tiers.
I feel like that's more. It's more concerning that he was 55 and had a heart attack, and not.
That's why I was saying long-term physical health. But no, like I guess I don't get this narrative that Paul's like 34, and it's just like, oh, one more year, Paul's not gonna have it anymore. It's like we're throwing frisbees.
Mike, Paul has 17.
I think Ricky
Ken-
has. I think
Ken
Ricky
has
has
18.
Ricky has like what, 4 or 5?
Ricky
Yeah.
has a lot of weird majors though. Ricky has like
Yeah.
Japan Opens and like Australian Opens and stuff. Let me see if Google can tell
So
me.
maybe he's got like 8 or 9 then, because he's got a U.S. Open, doesn't he? Or no?
Yeah.
AI cannot tell me. Thank you.
Freaking AI sucks, man.
6.
All
So
right.
he has PDGA Championship in 2011, Japan Open 2014, 2016 Worlds, 2016 European Masters, 2017 Australian Open, and then 2017 Worlds. Has
So
not won a
sick.
major since 2017.
So, do we kind of discount Japan and Australian Open a little bit?
No, because then Paul, you got to get rid of
Yeah,
balls.
no, I think
That is
It's
true.
one of those things that, like, at the time, the best players were there. Like, the best players at the time were at those tournaments.
Okay.
So,
All right, so Paul is who we're more concerned with. All right, so now we move on to someone else. We won't go so polarizing right off the bat then with that. Well, I didn't think Paul and Ricky was that polarizing, but I don't know.
like I said, I'm going to start off light. Paul or Ricky.
Yeah, Paul and Ricky. If you give me one that is more polarizing than this, I will be impressed with you.
Yeah, all the
All right.
best players, aka Ricky, Paul, Nico, and like Nate Doss. And
All right,
Eagle McMahon throwing a 200-foot shot OB to lose Australian Open in like 2017. Shout out.
I'll go Ricky and Ezra Aderhold. Who are you more concerned with?
Rick.
That's interesting. Okay.
I mean, Ezra is in such good physical shape. He's going to be out there for a long time. I'm not concerned about his physical.
Well, the
he also
expectations
hasn't-
aren't high. For
Yeah, I was going to say,
Ezra.
I think it's Rick
Yeah,
just
he
because of the
hasn't
burden of
won.
expectation, right? Like, if
Yeah.
Ezra wins a tournament this year, it's like, oh, that's so sick. It's a breakout year. Like, if Ricky wins one, you're kind of like, hey, you only won one? Like, what are we
Well,
doing here?
Matt, why are you concerned with Ezra Aderhold?
What do you mean? Okay, that's a dumb way to say it. I guess like we've seen him excel, but we've never seen him like excel on the absolute top. You know what I'm saying? Ricky
Yeah.
has in some capacity. So that's why I was like, maybe Ezra here. I understand what you guys are saying. Same thing that Mac is saying here is like Ezra's really not relevant enough for him to be concerned, which is the same thing Taylor's saying. He's saying Ricky has more of an expectation to win than Ezra does. If we're taking it from that perspective, I agree with you. Ricky, it is. Yeah.
All right,
I
so
also
we're
don't think Ezra.
Ezra just had a good finish too, didn't he? Like top 10 somewhere.
Yeah.
11th.
10 and
Yeah, he's
11.
at 11th. Mhm.
Really? I thought he
10 at
did a lot.
MCO and 11 at Kansas City Wide Open. So he's trending to win
That is
OTB,
decent
right?
back to back. Yeah.
That
Well,
is his course too. Like he loves going to OTB and just ripping it out in
Yeah.
the open.
Him and Goose, man. If Goose could putt,
Yeah.
he'd be a threat for Champions Cup right now. Let me tell
Yeah.
you.
I wonder if they're going to be.
Ezra reminds me of Goose that can putt.
Yeah.
I just wonder if they're going to be having tighter OB and stuff like that. They're just going to tighten things up a little bit, so it won't be so open. All right, so Eagle is or not Eagle. Ricky is who we're still concerned about. All right, so Ricky or Matty O.
If the concern is going to be on tour next year, Matteo.
Yeah.
We'll go Matteo.
Yeah, I agree with Matteo.
Yeah.
Okay. Matty O or Bradley Williams.
Mentally, Bradley Williams.
Yeah.
No, out of those two, as like a legitimate disc golf answer, I would say Matteo.
You ever look at Bradley Williams and like it just looks like his face just came out of from underwater. like he just got like to the surface and his face always looks like that. I don't know why.
That's such a good description because I kind of see
Yeah,
it
that's
now
such-
that I think about it.
Such an interesting description.
Yeah.
Okay. From a if we're I don't know.
Any
Okay.
opinion
it's
on
like,
this? You can just
who-
say a name and we can just
who
move
has
on.
the higher high? here, is what I'm really
Matteo.
saying. We can go Matteo.
Matty.
but
I think Matt.
it's
Because
just-
at one point Matt was like what top 5 every single time. He just couldn't
Yeah.
win. Like he was really good.
You got
Right.
that money probably, and then you got that 4-year
You
money.
get that,
deal. I
got that
don't know.
West Side money, man.
He got engaged. I mean, life happens.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll stick with Matteo. All right, so Matteo or what was the other name I had? Oh, James Conrad.
James.
I think I've already just accepted that James Conrad is not going to be a relevant name in disc golf like anymore.
Yeah, I'm
No,
in the same
he-
boat as Taylor.
He's going to be a relevant name in the sense of he has the best discs that come out with his name on it,
Got the signature bag that everybody's rocking now too.
but no one will ever see him throw those discs. They will
I
just throw them.
I have yet to see him throw a single shot this year.
Just
Like-
real quick,
like
here's a
on
list
coverage or
of
anything.
players that have more tour points this year than James Conrad. Silas Schultz, Nico LaCastro, Eric Oakley, Vino Makala, Corey Ellis, Harry Chase, Zachary Nash, Kale
Harry Chase is
LaVisca.
wild.
Like, oh man,
All right, we're going James.
yeah, definitely
'Cause
James.
I think I got some spicy ones coming up. James Conrad or Eagle McMahon.
Yeah, I'm still going James Conrad.
Yeah, I think Eagle's gonna figure it out.
If he doesn't figure it out, he's still going to be more relevant.
Eagle's got
Even if
such a
he's just
long
like,
time to figure it out. I feel like
Yeah.
Eagle is one of those people that, and maybe I'm just ignorant to like ravenous James Conrad fans of the world. I guess again he does have like very sick discs, but I feel like Eagle's got the backing of like, MVP is going to stick around. Like if Eagle plays like terribly for the next 3 years, God forbid, like it's not like he's going to just be off tour. Like he's still gonna, as long as he wants to, he's still going to be disc golfing. Where I feel like that timeline is much shorter for a James Conrad of like, we'll keep your discs maybe, but like, brother, you got to do something here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, he comes out with the best discs. Everyone talks about the trail.
What is
The
it, him or
Detour.
does MVP come out with good discs and then they just put James Conrad's name on them? Like,
Well, is it
Trying to help a brother out.
James? Is it James wants that like flight?
From my understanding, it is James wants that flight. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but how many
I don't
people
know.
in the world could recommend a good flying disc that you also don't have to pay royalties for putting their name on?
True.
Yeah.
All right, so JC over Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Conrad or Kevin Jones.
I might be biased, but I'm going to say Kevin mainly because I want him to be better so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more
You know what's
Kevin has.
you know what makes me really like cry is that you want to know how many birdies Kevin had this weekend?
How many?
Take a guess, just a random guess. 40. I got 45 holes here. How many birdies
Any
out of 45?
birdies?
6.
I feel like
That
if
would
he's
be-
classic
That would be
Kevin,
atrocious.
I feel like if he's classic Kevin a lot, like 20 plus, and then also like 20 plus bogeys.
So I'll give you the bogeys. He's got 3 doubles and 10 regular bogeys, but he only had 14 birdies out of 45
Wow.
holes.
Good.
That's
nice.
not good.
There's something wrong with him.
There's something wrong with this guy.
Flip it.
He finished tied for 43rd with some other dude named Ryan Mulder.
Shout out Ryan. You're welcome on the podcast anytime.
I'm just saying, I don't know Ryan. I'm just saying some guy I've
No,
never
yeah.
heard of.
And that's again, you think back, Kevin was at one point like this is a consistent, like you expect to see him on lead card guy.
The dude had his own Jump Putt Jones nickname. He had 2 nicknames, KJ USA and Jump Putt Jones.
You don't get
Like,
2
who-
nicknames unless you're doing
I
something
have
sick.
2.
Did anybody else read his Instagram as K Juica?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Maybe it's just me.
So, anyways, who are we gonna go with? James Conrad or Kevin Jones?
I gotta say Kevin personally.
I'm okay
Kevin
with
doesn't have the
We can do
disc line
Kevin.
to fall back on,
If I had
Yeah,
to pick
yeah,
one,
that's true.
I would be picking Kevin, dude. I am so scared for Kevin. I love him so much. It makes
Yeah.
me so upset how all the time on Jomez, he would blow up and they would always be like, oh, don't worry, man. His time is coming. His time will come. How many times do they say that? And now his time is over. Makes me so sad.
not
All right,
his
we're
time,
moving
man.
on.
The way Tyler talks about him sounds like he's going to die.
Yeah.
He
It's,
might. He might. I don't know.
Hey, we're all going to someday,
Um, All right.
Sunday?
Yeah,
So
count your
Kevin
days.
Jones or Cole Redolin?
I was literally about to message you and say you should say Cole Redolin because that's such a good comparison.
I was waiting till we had like a good matchup,
How
Yeah.
old is Cole?
like 22 maybe.
yeah, he's young. He's younger than
I
me.
think he
don't
might be
think
younger than that.
I don't think we can be concerned with him.
It's the injury thing. The fact that it's an injury.
Yeah, young.
And you know what's
injury.
interesting is he did a series of videos with Overthrow talking about how he thinks his form would cause injury and he's doing bad things. And then like 3 weeks later, he gets injured and he cannot get rid of the injury now.
8 months ago, DGA Disc Golf posted life as a 19-year-old disc golf pro with Cole Redolin.
Oh my god.
Oh my heavens.
What is the injury?
It's his
Is
hip.
the elbow?
Oh, it is the hip.
How did we all say 3 different things instantly?
Yeah, I'm so now I'm
It's
concerned.
his
it
whole
is the
body.
hip.
It's
It is
everything.
the hip.
Whole body hurts.
Yes, if it's his hip, that's literally exactly what he's talking about in the Overthrow video. Is like the way he sets up on his last step, it requires extreme rotation from his hips and upper body to like get around his bad setup. So if it's his hip, which
I'm pretty sure
thought
it's
it
his
was
hip.
coming his arm, but it might be his hip. Then that even more directly translates.
I'm looking for confirmation on the World Wide Web,
All right.
aka
so
his Instagram.
who are we thinking here? Who are you more concerned about, KJ or Cole?
Cole.
I'm actually more concerned for Cole.
All right, let's go, Cole.
Bro, this guy got a
I'm just
platelet
not
injection and
concerned.
couldn't walk without pain in January. He's cooked. You have a
I mean, I feel
partial
like-
tear of his hip flexor. That's what he said.
Yeah,
I think-
that's what I did.
KJ is almost like the ship has sailed, I think.
Okay,
I feel like for him.
Concerned for Cole because if he can't play anymore, that means the pipeline is open for a tour series.
Oh wow.
Big brain.
Bon voyage.
Jake Mon, where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Cole Redolin or Silas Schultz?
Okay.
Cole.
No, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this.
All right. Let him cook.
You didn't say anything yet.
Let him
No,
cook.
Okay.
Hear me out.
I'm saying let me
Hold
let me
on.
cook. Silas has been playing disc golf for how long? Since he was a kid. He's had the
He's
skills.
22.
Okay, but he's been playing since he was like the second he could hold a disc. He said in an interview one time he was playing disc golf.
He's probably 25.
He's had the skills of like, to play MPO professionally
But you can't
for
putt.
like 5 years now, and
Can't
then
play, you can't
before
win.
that, like 10 years of experience or whatever. At what point are we like he cannot get over this mental thing to putt? Right? Because if he's this deep in the game and it's been
22,
this
good guess.
long, yeah, good
Is
guess.
he really?
Yeah, 22.
That's what I thought. I thought he was 22.
If he's been this deep in the game and it's been this long, like
Because the dude won U.S. Amateur, I think, back in when he was like 17 or 18.
yeah, but he's
So-
this deep in the game. It's been this consistent of a problem. Is there a way he's overcoming that?
Yes.
How?
I've seen it. I've seen it's just a mental thing.
Yes.
I've seen it
Yeah,
like
but-
one year. Dude, he's 22. His
I understand that.
in frontal brain.
Okay, whoa,
isn't
we're
even
arguing
developed
between
yet.
this and a 19-year-old.
Yeah, but he has an injury.
His hip, his elbow, his
And-
back.
And Cole was like a player that was supposed to be like a top 10, possibly top 5
Yeah.
player last year.
And I feel like an injury that could prolong is way worse than someone who mentally just can't putt. Because
But he hasn't mentally been able to putt for 10 years.
that doesn't matter.
I do think that's something that
you're
you can
talking-
learn
okay,
over time, right?
You're talking
you can.
about a 12-year-old.
I will
I'm
say,
talking
as
about a
someone
12-year-old not
I
being
blood
able
at
to
this
putt.
point.
I watched Silas
your
Schultz
blood at
play
that
a tournament, right? That he was leading at the time that had a decent payout, and I watched him mentally crumble and airball a 15-footer. Like I was there, I saw it happen. But I do think, to Corey's point, that like I am more concerned about a physical, I have a tear in my hip and can't walk without it hurting, versus like, I think if you rep out enough of those 15-footers, you start to make them sometimes. You just got to be in that position to make that more normal.
But here's the thing.
Okay,
If
How
you're
was
watching
Silas
this,
Schultz so bad?
no, I'm fine with either. I just think this is an interesting, different one. If you watch any of Silas's vlogs, he's just putting every single day 15 to 30 footers before every round he plays. Like, if you watch the last 4 vlogs, every one of them will feature him talking about playing the round and putting for like 45 minutes
So
before
get to the
round.
point.
This guy's.
I'm just saying, is it
Silas
is it
Schultz
worth-
practices, guys. We're very concerned.
Well, I'm saying,
I
if
have
he
one-
still practices, how much more can he do?
It's not about the practice. It's about you have to be able to overcome the 6 inches between the ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
have
he can
one
practice
analogy.
all he wants. That's not going to do anything.
He has to get the practice of the situation, right? Like he has to make that, like, I'm in the lead at this event. Like I need to make this putt. And then you learn from that.
I
Go
have
ahead,
one
Corey.
analogy, and it's when I was skateboarding daily, there were certain things I knew I could do, but I wouldn't. Like specific handrails or specific, like, just doing certain flip tricks downstairs.
Brushing
I can
his
do it on flat
teeth.
ground. I just mentally I could not do it. And then one day it was like, you know what? That's stupid. I can do this. And then it was like first go. I think he just needs that, like, there's like a switch in his brain that needs to go off, but he's only 22 years old.
You either got it or you don't, man. Either you want to feel the pressure and you
but there
want to be
is-
in the moment,
but-
or you're too scared to be in the moment.
But there is a chance to overcome that.
Sure, absolutely there is.
Like,
Mac,
I
I,
don't
would
know
say
what
the
it
best
is.
way to practice pressure putting outside of tournament experience is to have your significant other or one of your friends purchase a firearm. And just if you missed, but we did actually. You guys remember when like Guitar Hero and Rock Band were like just the thing? We'd sit there with an airsoft gun in my room. If you missed a note, you just got like point blank pelted with an airsoft gun.
That does not sound fun.
So fun.
Silas,
That sounds
Silas,
hilarious.
come to Toboggan, and
We
I
have
will
a
bring the airsoft gun.
All right, so we're gonna stick with Cole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be clear, I thought Silas was losing this argument wherever it's at. It was just a different argument to present.
All right, Cole Redolin or Aaron Gossage?
Oh, Aaron Gossage by a mile. By a
Yeah.
mile. I'd counter it's contradictory to what I just said, but Aaron Gossage, I do not think he can learn how to putt.
I've been
don't
holding on to
think he
that
can.
name the entire time. By the way. I'm like,
Cole
when is
can
the time we're
literally
gonna
be
do this?
so injured that he's gonna fade off into nothingness. and we're
It's
still
just
gonna
like
be
on his deathbed. I'm like, I'm
I'm
more
so
concerned
concerned
about
about
Goose
Aaron.
right now.
you go to the hospital where he's barely holding on, and you're like, did you hear about Goose?
You missed another 5-footer, man. Like, what are you gonna do?
All right, let me see if we can get a rattle off a couple more, and then we'll move on because I didn't want this to be a 30-minute segment, but it's turning into one, which is fine. It's a good debate. Who was the other one I had? Sorry, so Gossage and Isaac Robinson.
Gossage.
Yeah, Goose by a
Gossage.
mile.
Yeah.
Isaac never
So-
plays well at the beginning of the season, I feel like.
I was gonna say we always see him just like start to ramp up right before Worlds.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Cole Redolin or Chris Dickerson?
Cole, Goose.
Cole.
Both injured. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Goose.
Yeah, I was
Goose
so
or
Oh,
C.
Goose,
Dickey?
you're- I have another rant about the Chris Dickerson thing too.
I'm still gonna
Um,
say Goose.
if you're not in our Discord, we had a debate about whether Chris Dickerson will win again or not. And it's very interesting to me that Chris is very similar to Matteo if you actually look at like the why they don't win, right? Chris Dickerson is like still top 10-5 rated players in the world. He's like 10-20 something rated. The problem is the highest round that Chris Dickerson ever shoots ratings wise is like 1040. Like 1045, but he's incredibly consistent at like that 1020 to 1040 range. The problem with that is when Gannon Buhr wins a tournament, he's averaging 1070, 1080. Like I think there's just a band of pros that like incredibly consistent, incredibly good, but they don't have the same ceiling that you need to win.
Also, I don't know how much Chris is still injured or dealing with an injury or what it gives me. He said his
Yeah.
hip there was a problem with his
Bro's
hip
got-
and he was learning to overcome it. So
Bro's got bone spurs on his hip, bro. You
yeah,
don't. That's not an we need to go in and shave them down.
yeah.
Your hip it's gonna like erode your hip socket. So
All right, so Cole Redolin still. Or,
That being
Goose.
you're
said,
not
I'm
even-
still more concerned with Goose.
Sorry. All right, so Goose or Calvin, and then I got one more. Goose or Calvin.
Goose still, I think.
Yeah, Goose by a mile.
Goose was supposed to be
Agree.
one of those hot shots that like takes
He
off.
almost won Worlds, man.
Yeah.
I think we'll just end with Goose. I think it's a good one to end
I
on.
don't know if anybody's gonna overcome Goose.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Goose is Goose is the consensus.
Wait,
Your most
overcome?
They're doing what?
Wait, can we all agree that the most polarizing one was the first one Tyler gave us?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna officially say that I was kind of being facetious when I said that. So
Hey, it turned out into a banger segment though. That was fun.
I like that.
That was fun.
With that, I'm gonna take us right into our game, I think, and we can wrap up with the game here. So
Heck yeah.
we got games on games. This is
Please tell me it's 1v1.
oh, we can make it that way.
Oh no, I meant like, what if you did the exact same thing that Tyler just did?
Oh, just the exact same game. No, we are. I'm going to make you guys come to a consensus, and we're going to see how close you can get to these. So this is pretty similar to.
The amount of times that we've consensus.
Yeah. We love a
We're
consensus.
spicy,
I love to hear you guys argue. So we this is somewhat similar to our Foundation Top Sellers game. But what I have for you, this is presented by Chalker House Disc Golf. Thank you to Chalker House. We
You're
have
going down.
one of the best things I think about their shop is they have all of their pre-owned inventory listed online as well as in store, which is the best part about having a local store. I'm going to pull up a picture of 5 discs from their pre-owned section, and you guys are going to have to tell me how much you think these discs cost right now to buy.
I haven't.
So
Okay.
we've got 5 of these. I'm going to bring up number 1, and I'm going to zoom in. And for this first little round, I'm not going to give you guys any other information about this disc. It is literally just the picture.
So we should play the prices right then with this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Shadow Titan.
Do you
So
guys
who's
would you
got-
guys want to be individual or you guys want to be on a team? I guess I should ask.
Individual.
All right, let's do
Hey,
it.
this is remind me. Price is Right.
You can't go above.
Closest without going
you can't
over.
go above.
So we got to change the order every time. So
Okay.
someone can go first, second, third, and then, whatever. I'll go first. I'll be brave.
Thank you for being brave.
I will give
right,
it
I'll
a
go first.
solid 30, 36, 69.
Love that.
Good night. This boy got precise. Corey, are you going next?
Tax, dude. I don't know.
Wait, we're going. How much do you think this is worth?
Yeah, how
Can't
much?
go- can't
No,
go
but
above.
What
how do you
this
think it's
disc
for
is
sale?
listed for right now to buy. These are live on their website right now to go buy these discs. Closest to without going over.
$75.
Okay.
Matt can just
Look-
say 37 if he wants.
That's
I
true.
look at Chalker House
Could play
pretty
the game.
frequently.
Frequently?
Yeah, because
I didn't
every
know
time
this when I
Taylor
made the
wears
game.
one of
Sorry,
those-
guys.
Matt has an actual
He's got insider
problem.
information.
He's getting married in like 10 days, and he is like on spot of Chalker House disc.
He's looking
I
at
like-
local disc stores that are approximately 16 hours
No.
away from his location.
He's
And
gonna be
add to
on
this-
Chalker House while he's camping.
It's just like,
to add to this, I'm pretty sure this disc, I saw it last time I was on here, and it was for just an insane price for this disc. But I'm going to just play it safe and go like 32 here.
You're going to go below me?
I'm going to go below you.
Okay.
all right, this is listed for, this is Discmania Shadow Titan, 10 out of 10 never thrown condition. This is on the website for $49.99. We got Tyler taking home the first one. I like Corey getting ambitious though with the 75. I respect that.
Dude, if Tyler didn't do such a weird number, I was gonna go like $399 or something like that.
Boy.
All right, here's disc number 2. Tyler's got
Oh,
1
my
point
heavens.
here. This is actually, I'm not giving any descriptions. Just off the top. We'll go in reverse order. We'll go Matt, Corey, Tyler.
This is a beautiful DX Valkyrie. Give me $11.
To Corn Bob Kramer.
$299.
$299?
Yep.
I'll go $3.
I don't like you.
Tyler is playing the game. This is a DX Valkyrie listed at 6 out of 10, and it is on the website for $3.99.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Corey.
I knew it was going to be something stupid like that.
That's a good guess. Corey deserves that one. I'm sorry, dude.
That was a really good guess. All right. But hey, Tyler's playing the game. We're going to go, let's go Corey, Tyler, Matt this time.
Corey, Tyler, Matt. Okay.
Yep.
And you don't tell us the listing ahead.
Yeah, not till after.
Okay. It doesn't look thrown. So I'm going to guess it's a Saki Bomb Raider 9 out of 10.
Like it. I like it.
PSA rated 9.
Yeah. I'm going to say $22.
Oh, man. That's a good
22,
guess.
22 on the line.
It's going to be $21.99. I know.
I know. Well, the thing is, that's why I'm thinking, like, do I want to just barely undercut you? I'll go $19.99.
All right. One more for the boys.
Okay, I need to be smart here and make up some space.
I honestly don't know what direction this is going.
22,
You know what-
1999.
You know what's crazy is like Matt was talking about like, oh yeah, I was on this website not that long ago. It's because he's on it right now.
That is
I'm not. I swear.
side monitor.
I haven't.
Somebody
I haven't
check
got
his
exposed
monitor.
to
I'm on it
computers.
right now.
Yeah, Tyler is on it. Give me $17.
17 even. Let me tell you guys something. This one shocked me a little bit. I got to go find this disc. This is listed as a Dynamic Discs Lucid X Chameleon Saki Bomb Raider. 7 out of 10 on the quality. Listed for $12.99.
Oh, we all busted.
What a deal for this thing, man.
$12.99.
It's
That is a
13
good
bucks for this
deal.
thing. Use Ursa 10 on that's
we
10%
all
off, just so you guys know.
Yeah, dude. Busted that. Yeah.
All right, we got two more.
Oh,
Guys suck at this
Darkstone.
game.
All right, so
We'll
I go first.
Okay, yeah,
I think
whatever.
it's
We're,
back to me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
back
yeah.
to me.
Oh,
This is number
What is it,
4,
Darkstone?
right?
this is number 4. Yeah, we got 2 more.
Sea Line Instinct Darkstone.
Peel behind the curtain. They have pictures of both the front and the back, and I downloaded pictures of all the backs and then realized the prices were stickered on the back right before we went
Oh,
live. So I had to
yeah.
delete all those.
I'll go $14.99.
sorry. Who's next? I was
Corey.
We'll go Corey and then Matt. Yeah,
hard focusing on this disc right now.
just
Trying to
taking it
lock
all in. Taking it all in.
This is a fun game, though.
$15.
Time to play the game.
He's got to play the game.
All right.
Right now, Tyler's got a
15.
commanding lead. Somebody's going to have to get
Well,
both of these to challenge.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody's gonna have to go wham wham.
1550.
I'll have to find a tiebreaker real quick.
He goes 1550. Watch it be 1525. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, so it was 1550. All right, so
Yeah.
Matt has got a chance. He does get the point. This is a Discmania, a Sea Line Instinct Darkstone, 10 out of 10, never thrown, listed for $29.99.
Dude, who's gonna buy that
Hey,
garbage
whoa,
for that
whoa,
much?
whoa.
$30.
Whoa.
That is
I thought
garbage.
we were pre-owned only, but this is the
I
second
know one
10 out of 10
person.
never
So it is
thrown.
pre-owned, but it has never been thrown.
That is garbage.
So somebody bought the box and just traded it in.
I know one disc maniac.
and we're selling that for $29.
$29.99.
Yeah, buddy. They don't know.
That's
Bro,
not
who
gonna
is
sell.
making these prices?
All right, here's the last one.
Oh my goodness. There's
We'll go.
no way.
I don't think we've done Matt, Corey, Tyler.
Yeah, it's Matt, Corey, Tyler. So I got a chance to
A
smack Matt right
lot
now.
of pressure on Matt right here.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just hard. Because we've seen
I
some
mean, I
of the
get
most
it, dude. I get it.
whimsical-
I get it.
that we've seen
Wake up in
some
the
of the
morning.
most whimsical pricing I have ever seen in my whole life. Oh my goodness. Give
2
me
a.m. happens.
Get it.
$19. $19 for this thing.
$19.
$19.
Blew that load. No way.
That'd be a
Corey.
good signature on there.
Is that supposed to be Kyle Klein's signature or just a
I don't know.
used disc?
I don't know.
That's what I'm
Uh,
saying.
I think that's
He's trying to make it out. signed
no,
this?
I'm looking at the number. Is that a PDGA number?
Can't
'Cause
be,
I'm pretty
right?
sure Kyle's not a 4-digit number.
I just have somebody's phone number on screen right now. Somebody text them.
So, hey, is this your signature, bro? I'm gonna go $7.
$7.
Matt said 19.
Yep.
I'm banking off the fact that that's nobody.
I'm banking on the fact that it is somebody, but
It's probably
I
a
feel like I
signature.
automatically win this if I just say 19 and 1 cent. Because if it goes under, Matt doesn't get the point.
This would
Matt has to
technically
get,
be
like-
whoever's closest, right? Because we
You
haven't
just
had to
can't-
go on to closest yet.
You can't go over if it's the Price is Right style.
Oh, it is true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to give it a respectable number and say 22. I could say 1901, but I'm gonna go 22.
Well,
guy
fellas,
here.
we have a ball game. This is a Midnight Prowl Meta Origin listed at 7 out of 10 for $19.99.
Dude, Matt, you're still lucky.
$19.99. All right, so I gotta switch us back here real quick. I'm finding an overtime right now. Don't worry.
All right, cool.
We do
Wait,
this
I pretty
live
much-
for the
I was
people.
over, right?
No, you were under. I gifted
Yeah, you
you
were.
a
Oh,
chance.
It was
yeah.
because
$19.99. You best 19.
Dude, it's just look at the pricing convention here. We have a dynamic disc that has 8 different plastic names coming in at whatever
It's
$12.
$13, man.
Matt's been eyeing up that disc.
Yeah.
I didn't
Try
want to
to
go
find us something
1901.
fun
I didn't want to
here.
go 1901 and win that way. So
Yeah, I respect.
Oh,
it.
boo-hoo.
I could have. That would have ended it.
I know you could have, because you
But-
did on the first 3.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, I had to make sure I locked myself in.
Good job, Corey. Good job, Corey. 1 penny more.
Can a brother get a penny?
Listen, don't hate the player, hate the game.
It's true. All right, Rick. I've got our overtime. I've got our overtime.
While this round went on, I won 2 Sea Lion methods for
Matt, why do you need more plastic?
$12. Well,
Oh,
I
you got
keep getting
these?
now. I'm aiming for specific ones that I won't throw that I'm using for.
Oh, this
He's
is a
gonna-
good one, Tay.
I thought I'd get us something spicy here.
All right, so
He's
do
gonna
we?
melt all of the discs together to build a tent for his honeymoon.
Probably. So do we want to just let this be the closest so no one?
Yeah,
can play
whoever
each other?
gets closest to this,
All
yeah.
right. All right, so
In the
now we know
overtime.
what gets played. All right, Matt,
What am
you
I
get
looking
first.
at?
Matt, you get first guess since you tied it up.
I gotta see. What
Yeah,
this
I'll
is.
go last.
Corey.
I don't think I got a single one.
Whoa!
We were close.
You were
on a
close.
couple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyler got you on that
I know,
Valkyrie.
but I
You
don't
had the
think I
best
got a
guess of the
single one.
Valkyrie.
I don't
Yeah.
think I got a single point.
You didn't. It's okay though.
So
Why?
what
is
are the
this
what are the numbers?
3402?
Okay, I can't see on my screen. That's why. Okay, now.
Why does this have 3402 numbers?
Because that's the original numbers.
Yeah.
And then they
dummy.
swapped it to 3303, and then
Yeah.
they swapped it back to 3402.
Yeah.
Man, Zestfest. $11.99. It's beat up, bro.
Yo, hit me with that 12. 12 straight
You
up. I'm
are-
not.
you
I'm
are
straight.
a munch.
He's
You
playing
are
the
a
game.
munch.
$24.99.
I ain't losing to this scrub like
Final
that.
answer.
12.
So Corey would have had it. This is a Discraft Paul Macbeth prototype Luna, pre-owned, 10 out of 10, unused, never thrown, listed on the website for $44.99.
Never thrown. I thought it was beat to crap.
I don't look beat.
I'll tell you one thing. I picked this thing up when I was there last time. I was like, you're charging $45 for base plastic putter. Get out of here. These things feel incredible. Whoever, if you are a fan of those Lunas, shout out to you because those feel insane.
So I won.
So Corey won.
Yes. Good job, Corey.
Shout out Corey. Shout out to Chalker House. Also, if you need to new discs, Ursa 10 at Chalker House, use our affiliate links at Foundation or buy our merch. We would greatly appreciate it. Join us live here on YouTube weekly Wednesdays at 7:45. and we'll see you next week.
Central Time.
Central Time.
Bye. Ah.
I'm gonna keep all those.
Ah.
So I'm gonna keep
That
all
was
that
a-
in.
That was long.
Peanut butter baby.
I smell like
All right,
beef.
let's get to the
I smell like beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
let's get to the real debate here. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how close
10.
how close is the word knitter? Like
What?
You almost slipped up and said it right there, buddy.
Oh, I
Pretty
didn't.
close.
nowhere close.
getting
On a scale of 1 to 10, how
I
close is
don't
the
wanna
word
lose my
knitter?
It's like an 8. It's like an 8, dude.
5.
Taylor.
Well,
That's minimum an S7. I think you could argue higher easily.
I mean, I think eight's a good number. That's what I would say too.
5.
But I'm referencing the Arthur thing. I already said that, and I showed that. Listen,
5.
We weren't live then. It's gonna get
Anyway,
taken out of context, man.
you know how Matt was talking about the his buddy saying just vulgar stuff?
Do you guys know that Matt's
you
going
guys-
camping for his honeymoon?
Yeah. Have you guys watched I Think You Should Leave,
oh wait, that's not what I want.
the haunted house one?
No.
What?
You have not?
Not I.
Okay, please watch that. It's like, so basically he's a person who has like no friends, and he goes to this
Oh, it's
haunted
me.
house, and then yeah, pretty much, and the host of like this haunted tour or whatever is like, okay, so this is the late night tour. It's after 10 p.m., which means we can say whatever the hell we want. And then he takes that as like, basically he takes that to the grave of he's just going to say the most vulgar cuss words ever. So all of his questions are like, you ever see a ghost just like pop out of the wall and just like bust a giant load of jizz and
Oh,
cum
I have seen.
all
Yeah,
over?
I've seen that too.
I've seen this too.
That's basically what that your buddy reminded me of. You said we could say whatever the hell we want, like jizz and cum shot.
Bro, they've got a trace here that's got like low key some metal flakes in it. I'm about to go buy that thing.
Whoa. Did you guys see how cool the inner cores are with the phone plastic?
Yeah, those are sick.
By the way, if we do go to Charlotte, expect
What do you mean?
When
Bro, I don't know I don't know how Tyler's been cooking or not cooking. If we do go, expect even worse of a performance than I had last year. Every week,
frick, dude.
You're gonna
Every
fall
week-
3 times?
no, every week how I throw.
Oh, you're only gonna fall
That's a
once?
better performance. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna fall
I
less.
actually
That's
do
a worse
fall
performance.
less. I fall less, but every week,
That
one time.
sucks.
Sometimes I go and play, and I'm just like shooting better than. For reference, one course, my best is now 7 down on 18. Pretty easy course. Honestly, could shoot pretty easily, like double digits. Last year, it was like 2 over.
Matt, I'm gonna be honest.
So that's
None of us
9.
believe that you actually play disc golf.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I played the worst I've played in years today, and the entire time I was like, "Dang, how much more fun would it be if I was just playing golf right now?"
Yeah,
So
that's the problem.
I'm pretty cooked right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
That's okay. I'm playing tomorrow.
I'm playing Friday.
I think I'm gonna go Saturday.
I'm playing tomorrow and Monday. Monday's our day one.
Wait, we got the next like 5 days covered, man.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going Saturday, Tyler's going Friday. You're going tomorrow. Matt, when you golfing, man, strap up. What if we just
strap on.
transition this to a golf podcast, like slowly but surely? Just like
Matt's the only one talking about like frisbees.
Matt
like,
starts
yeah,
off the
but did you
podcast. Do you guys
see-
watch Worlds this weekend? I mean, we're all just like, no, but like Scotty Scheffler the other day,
Yeah.
you don't understand.
Or we just start saying like names that are on both. Like, did you guys see Ricky's performance? And we're talking about that would be hilarious.
That would be funny.
Oh man. Dude, I have so many videos I need to film.
Me
I need
too,
to take like
man.
a week off of work. I need to take a week off of work and just like.
That's what I was
But-
supposed to do last week when I took 2 days off for
But-
my birthday, and then I just played golf.
Yeah. Dang.
You know what's really
I saw.
sad?
Oh,
never mind.
no, you can.
Week.
Taylor, I
Okay.
saw that your fiance went in the golf cart with you.
She did. That's the main reason that I'm stimming really hard on golf right now, because now she wants to go really bad too.
Whoa.
So, yeah. She literally
That's
this morning, like we were getting ready for work, and she was like, "Do you want to go golf again this weekend?" I was like,
Oh, dude.
What is
Ah.
going on?
"It's the dream."
you're like, hey, would you ever come disc golf? No.
No, she hates it. Yeah, she hates it. She has a good reason
That's
though.
so
So like
funny.
she specifically reacts to like bug bites and fire ant bites like the normal reaction times literally 100. Like she'll get bit by a fire
Oh,
ant and
okay.
has like a welt this big. So it's like
Yeah.
unfortunately when I'm just gallivanting in the woods because I can't hit a fairway to save my life, I'm like, yeah, my bad.
Get her a golf cart. Never put her in the
That's-
woods.
I think that's that's what we need. I need to buy a golf cart and like trailer it out to the disc golf course and just
Yeah.
get a gator or
I like that.
something.
I like that idea. I like that idea.
No, yeah, we got back. So we literally like we got up, got coffee, went and played golf, and like went out to like a distillery after that we hadn't been to. And we got home. And she was like, "I had such a good day today. Like that was so much fun."
She
Like, we
really
should
enjoyed
go-
just
we should
hanging out
go
in the golf
golfing
cart?
again. Yeah,
Dude, that's so funny. She just likes hanging out in the golf cart.
yeah. She was
That's what
vibing.
Haley likes to do.
That's amazing.
Like I have a spare set for Haley, and she'll hit maybe 2 holes worth
Yeah,
and be like, I'm good. And then she'll just like read her book and chill in the golf cart. And it's a blast.
My wife has to be playing.
my wife.
She's pretty good though.
Yeah.
She her best score is like a 92. But she was a softball player, so we just kind of like told her bend over like this a little bit.
Wait, you told her what?
Wait, yo,
I said you're about to take these back shots, so
bend over? You're gonna wedge what? So
all right.
funny how like we're having the time of our life, and Matt's over here
Matt's
just
just
on
like-
a website looking.
He's literally looking at
old
discs.
Lunas. He's looking at old Lunas on.
Bro, I can't say
what's
anything because I'm doing the same, and I've looked at this disc 4 times, and I want to buy it so bad.
that? Ooh,
Ooh.
I want to buy this
my
so
buddy-
bad, man.
My buddy Ace with one of those in league the other night. He just
did they
casually walked
Were
up.
the
and steal-
blue?
do Lunas?
Yeah,
With
I
that
have one.
plastic?
Yeah,
Uh,
not specifically for someone's tour series, but they
No,
did
but-
like they did not even those. They did Jawbreaker Z Flex Glow.
The job, right?
we gotta do.
So-
I want to get a wasp.
Wait,
bro.
they did glow.
The Jawbreaker Z Flex Glow.
Should I go buy this wasp?
All of them. The plastic
Dude, the
Oh,
wasp.
I'm
is kinda
saying like
sick.
what part of the plastic? Like the
clear.
Z? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I've been telling them for literally
Literally,
since they came out with the plastic, you should put glow bits in the Jawbreaker swirl.
Yeah.
Dude,
So like not the plastic, but
man.
like parts of the disco glow. I think that would look so much cooler.
Isn't that what MVP just did for?
The particle glow, yeah. But
Yeah.
this is, I mean, Discraft is kind of known now for that Jawbreaker Z.
Yeah. True.
AliExpress has been removing all their parts for watches, not all of it, but majority of their parts for watches.
Yeah.
With May 1st coming up, I might kill myself.
So
At least you have a cool logo.
I know, dude. Well, the thing is,
cool logo of that product.
I told all my people like make sure you get any orders and you want before today, And then I just had like 3 people try to put in orders in today, and all the parts I normally get from certain companies are gone.
Dang.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Guys, I had to fix this, but you see how it's
Chainsaw?
hanging off? You see how it's hanging off here?
I just heard I had to fix this, and I can tell you I would never in a million years would have guessed. I
Yeah.
looked up and Matt's just holding a chainsaw.
Okay.
I
You
will
see how
give
this-
you $5,000 if you guess what's in his hand right now.
You see how this is hanging off? I have done everything
Yeah.
to tighten it. I fixed it from being totally broken, and it runs. But I do not trust cutting any branch with this because I'm
No.
like, this has to just launch off and kill me. But I can't make it any tighter. than
I'm
it is.
surprised you turned it on right
was
now.
it? You guys remember? Was it Turtle Man?
Wait, yo. what?
Turtle Man on the YouTube that like
You're doing what to man?
was up cutting trees with a full
Or is-
chainsaw like that, and it, like he dropped it and he like destroyed himself with it.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like this is a famous YouTube guy, Turtle Man.
I have no clue.
He
I know
doesn't-
the hot dog guy. You know what I'm talking about? He's wearing a wife beater and he just like swallows a hot
Yeah,
dog
who-
whole and then shoots it up.
Oh yeah.
I hate that video,
Damn
but
it.
also I love playing that video. For a while, me and my friends, anytime we would leave someone's house, we would just YouTube to connect to the TV right before we left. And then as we were leaving, cue that video.
That's funny.
My favorite Glizzy video is the guy who's on the airplane doing as fast as he can, and you just see in the background this one kid's like staring at him.
That is a heater.
Oh Jesus.
Oh man.
So much.
Guys, I need to either buy some frisbees or a bunch of golf stuff, and I can't decide which I'm gonna buy.
Golf stuff. Golf stuff.
I'm not gonna watch this Turtle Man video because it looks really gross, and I don't want to be.
Oh, and it's not like you don't like. This is just related. He's just vibing around being the Turtle Man. He's not like actively chainsawing himself in the video.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I was not renowned. I was just known for
For not knowing words.
yeah, that's the starters. For like going to Golf Galaxy every weekend to see like what used driver I could get. So that I could find.
Yes.
Dude, I haven't
That's a
played the
new
course I'm
driver all the
playing
time.
tomorrow in it's got to be at least a year and a half. And I cannot wait. No, longer than that. I don't think I played it at all last year.
You gonna Instagram live it?
Mm,
I wasn't planning on it, but
IG
you know
live.
what? Same.
there are a couple holes that I kind of want to film though. To show you boys my skills. But no, there's a couple holes like hole 1 is dead straight 340, I think. And I have a strong feeling I can hit that green.
I want to see it.
Oh, he's
Let
got
me
a feeling.
see it. Let me see it, bro. Let me tell you one thing. Hole 1 today, I threw a full putter shot at a hole that was like 240 feet. I was literally 40 feet short and it was downhill. And that's just like where I was at today.
I'm so
I-
sorry.
I had like 30% of my normal distance and I did genuinely, I think around hole 6, just want to kill myself today playing disc golf.
Mm,
you think-
mm.
Do you
So
think there's
bad.
more accuracy
Mm.
in a soft putter shot for like an ace run or just ripping it?
For me, a
I feel
soft
like I would
putter
have
shot.
more accuracy.
Mainly because the Nexus just goes straight and it's so good. You should go buy one at nshcustomdisc.com.
It might be
Shut up.
It might be ripping it for me.
Yeah, it might be closer to like.
I feel like if I throw it hard, I have a better tendency of like squaring the chains.
Like 80% power is like where I love to live nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like decently hard.
You feel kind of what?
You feel
Yo.
what?
Yo, Matt. Decently?
Oh, we're really trying to cook up here, huh?
Yo, bro, you sure about that?
You're feeling decently what?
What?
Yo, you're about to give me the echo face, bro.
Get him.
Well, when I'm stressed, my eye twitches. My whatever. Right, I'm having a brain fart.
Are you stressed about
And
being
it is-
decently hard right now?
Yeah, and I've been stressed for like 2 weeks, just nonstop twitching all the time.
Oh, just you wait. Then you'll
Wait
get
till you start getting
married.
those brain queefs.
I don't know what those.
Oh,
I don't know if that's what that's called, but okay, man.
I've never heard that in all my life.
Well, he said brain fart.
Oh my gosh!
I wonder if I wonder
whenever
if people
my-
like the podcast better now.
the next time I see my wife sitting on the couch going like, I can't think of this. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you gonna having a brain
Nah.
queef?
That must be a brain queef.
Oh my gosh! Taylor's like, get me out of here.
No, I love it. I was thinking about when I was in high school my senior year. I was in class with one of my really good friends who came around a corner and just for no reason hit me with the, bro, you hurting for a squirtin'? And they had to kick me out of the class. I could not stop just like crying, laughing. I don't know why. Just the combination of that phrase and the voice he hit me with, I was just so cooked.
You
What?
hurting for the
Mike,
squirtin'?
what freaky thing are you talking about? Mike just said, Matt, turn sideways again. What freaky odd
Oh, I
thing is
forgot.
going on
I had such a good roast for Mike playing tonight, and I completely forgot about it because we didn't actually talk about the tournament.
Oh, you look like
Mm.
Beavis. Kind
No, I was gonna say a shout out to
Is it Beavis
Cadence.
or is it Butthead?
We totally did not talk about the tournament, which is hilarious.
No,
I was gonna say
it's
shout out to Cadence for getting second in FPO, and I didn't realize that she was like Mike would still be attracted to her young because she skipped prom to play.
Get him.
It's so good, man. I lost my opportunity. She'll play good again. She'll be all right.
I've been
She has
chatting
to.
with her.
She's only getting older.
Yeah, I got to get it in now.
I've been chatting with her.
Bought a disc to support her.
Things that surprise me the least.
Mm.
Where's that disc supporting her though?
Of course, you do that voice so good. Oh, that's so funny, dude. But where you support?
You guys know who Trevor Wallace is?
Yes.
I know who Trevor Staub is.
You know who Trevor Wallace is. You have to.
I've chatted with Trevor Wallace before because my buddy used to do his comedy.
Oh yeah, this
show
guy.
stuff.
Yeah, he's
Like,
funny, man.
He would do his graphic design for like his comedy show, like tour. Like I'm going here, and then he would do the posters and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you've ever seen, have you ever seen the one where he did like? I think he was
Mike is
supposed to be,
saying
like,
the
a
cadence is very
stoned
mature for her
snowboarder.
age, and I'm kind of creeped out now.
Bro, Nico has also been saying that about Cat.
I've been saying that about Cat Birch since she was 17, brother. Sorry, Corey, I got derailed reading that message.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, have you seen the Trevor Wallace like stoner goes snowboarding or whatever?
yeah.
So my buddy filmed and edited that for him. And
That's
then when they were
right.
at the hotel, he was like, my buddy FaceTimed me and just handed the camera to Trevor. So yeah, we got
So
some
they're best friends now.
we got some bonding, you know.
You guys are
Pretty
cute.
easy. Yeah.
Have you heard the comedian that does the T-Pain voice for like his entire skit?
Yes.
This is the first baby in my show.
Yeah, dude,
Dude,
he is
I
so
haven't seen that
funny.
one.
He's like, "What? There's a second baby?
No,
Why are there
I-
so many babies in my show?"
my favorite one I think I've seen him do is where he goes up to like this girl and he goes, "Let me see what's in that purse," and he pulls out a condom. He's like, "Oh my god!" And then he turns and he's like, "What day do you what or something about like what date is this?" And she's like, "The first." and everyone's like, "Bro, did you know she had this in here?" And then she's like, anyways, I'm gonna find it and send it to you. I'm not gonna say anymore.
Too young for Chappelle Show?
Yeah,
Bro,
what?
that was my childhood, man. Let's get down to it, guys. Let's get down to it. I've been holding this in for 2 hours now.
Oh heavens!
Corey,
Yo, dude,
Corey, what you doing with that lore?
2 hours?
Corey, what you doing with that lore, brother?
You want me to show you what I'm doing with that lore, bro?
Oh brother!
I don't know. You want it?
I mean, maybe. Maybe.
I've been trying to sell you mine for like a year.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder when I'm going to Bama next.
Not soon enough.
I know. Can you do the echo voice again?
Not soon enough.
Oh!
I think you would like the course that I played today. I need to film a video out there.
Yeah, you do. So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I need to. Maybe I do that this weekend.
Hey, is Max still in the chat? Probably not.
Right now, he hates us.
I know that boy's Minecraft fishing right now.
That is definitely true.
I still can't get over the fact that he's actually talking about fishing in Minecraft.
That's all he does. He showed us
Honestly,
last week.
I know, but when
pretty
he
fun.
told me about it, I thought he was talking about like scamming people out of their accounts or something, like fishing.
Oh, like fishing.
And he's like, no, like I'm fishing in Minecraft. And I'm like, yeah, like that's messed up.
Why are
And
you a
he's like,
bad person?
No, like I'm catching fish, and I'm like, wait,
What?
what? So funny.
I freaking hate Trump, dude. Get him out of here.
Matt, I was about to ask you if you were
business.
excited about for the Oblivion remaster, and then I realized you were probably 4 years old when Oblivion came out, so never mind.
Me? No, here's the thing. I've had Oblivion to play on my list for a very long time. Got a copy of Oblivion, put it in my console. It was broken. So I've actively tried to play Oblivion quite a few times. So I may play the remastered version. My buddy is like played the crap out of that game when he was younger.
Dude, I forgot to show you guys this. So this is some dude's thumbnail,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Is that Mac Miller?
kind of the title does say
Rest in peace.
Lone Star
I know,
Unboxing.
dude. He was the man.
The title does say Lone Star Unboxing, but the thumbnail says Long Star, and I lost it, dude. I lost it. I was
These
like,
are the
how
type
did you
these are the type of
mess up
people-
the thumbnail that bad?
Yeah. These type of people are
He's-
like, man, why ain't I getting any views?
No. This is the type of guy that's going to be like, I can't believe I hit 5K on this video.
Yeah. Exactly.
Isn't that
man.
sick completely, Corey? Isn't that so cool? And I'll be like, yeah, my 66 views is also really cool.
And I'm having
It's
a
true.
great time.
I
And
wish
you
I
did some good editing. How did you film that from up high, Corey?
I have like a tripod extension.
Hmm.
So this goes on the tripod and then it goes up like double tripod.
Then he put it on top of his.
Hey, yo, like on top?
Corey just laid down and had the tripod sitting, you know.
Yo, dude, you don't even know.
I wish I had a better gauge of like what videos will do well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like recently I've been averaging like 200-ish views, and like I needed to film a video, so like, oh, let me film this Marvel thing and like edit it in 2 minutes and put it out, and I thought it was dog-ish, and it literally is doing better than 90% of my videos.
Yeah.
I think it's because Paul Macbeth is in the title. Maybe I just need to find a way to put Paul Macbeth in every title on my channel.
I know. What was your title? It was like Paul Macbeth
Title
switched
is-
to this.
Paul Macbeth ditched the Luna for this Birdie Disc Golf
Yeah,
Infinity Marvel review.
that's such a good title.
Yeah, I
Clickbait.
also thought it was a good title, but
I got to figure out one for when I do the vid.
You should
Which I
try
can do the vid tomorrow.
Paul Macbeth stop throwing the Luna for this.
Dude, that reminds me of every single time you text me. You're like, bro, that video was insane. I'm gonna do the exact same one.
Yeah, it's like I feel like I should just do the same thing.
I should do the exact same video. And I'm like, go for it. And then you never do.
I never do it. I'm such a little bitch.
Oh, I think the clickbait thumbnail I want to do is like something about like Discraft is so mad at Paul Macbeth.
Oh,
for
that's
this or
solid.
something.
That's
you know what I
solid.
mean? Like, yeah.
Bro, you're telling me I got almost 1,200 views and Mike didn't even watch it? Bro, we're cooking. I do think I said at least one F word in there, though. I gotta hit my F word quota.
Absolutely.
Queef?
Gotta hit my brain queef quota.
Dude, it's such a good word. You guys have like a Lucky Mini?
Yeah.
I like kind of want to use this Trash Panda one, even though I have a butt ton of completely Corey ones.
That's my lucky
Fuck.
mini. I use my completely Corey mini.
completely Corey. My patch broke of yours.
Yeah,
It
that's
being
because
peeled off.
it was literally just stuck on. I didn't even sew it. It's a sticker. So I should probably.
Oh, you mean a sticker onto the Velcro? Yeah.
I bought Velcro, like adhesive back Velcro, and when I cut it and like put it on, I was like, oh, that's actually like really sticky. But then
it was sticky.
I noticed that like in the heat, yeah, they literally just slide off.
Yeah,
So
so really pressed to the top of my pre-workout container. So I don't know if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, next time I make them, I'm gonna actually like at least put a couple tack stitches on it.
Wait, I also just realized we didn't define a challenge for this week.
Dude,
I also didn't talk about what everyone's rating was.
I think I was so
So,
depressed about my
excited about
challenge,
that.
I just didn't want to talk about it.
I didn't want to either. I didn't even post my challenge. It was so bad. Like
I did.
I should not have played the course I played.
Also,
I
we're
posted-
saying Mac is out here shooting 254. You just grading like get a life, honestly. Stop.
It's
Stop.
funny because when I'm there, he ain't shooting that.
Ooh, get him.
Got him.
You're
It's not even a
lying.
got him.
He's cheating.
Why did you say it like that? That's not even a got him.
He's
It's not even a
cheating.
got him.
20.
I'm just spitting the facts. You just update so much now.
I know. It's every time I open
Yeah.
it, there's another update for that thing.
Oh, what do they do? Change how they do deployments?
What are they doing to that app? Charging me $40 instead of $30 now? Oh yeah, let me show you. This is what I was talking about.
I hate
So
work. I'm done. I just did like 20 minutes of it. I just want to
hole 9 at this course
Yeah.
is like a really
Mhm.
long par 5 that ends like at the water right here.
Yep.
And then hole 10 tee pad is like on the entire other side of this lake, like right here.
Oh, so you have to walk all the way around?
Oh yeah.
It's a
Oy.
solid little jaunt,
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I don't like that.
Why don't they build a good bridge, bro?
And the crazy thing is there's so much land out here at this park. Like literally, I mean, this will just show you where the course is and how much land there is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like you could design something.
Dang. Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Yep.
Is it next week or is it the week after?
What?
I can't remember when I'm going, but in May. Middle of May, I'm going down by Echo again,
Okay.
and I gotta find that course that we played, that little 9-hole.
We certainly did UDisc rounds on it, right?
I think so. I'll definitely be able
Yeah.
to find it, but I'm saying like I can't wait to hit that one up. I gotta film that.
It was just surprisingly. Whenever I get done with a little 9-hole course, I just want to play more disc golf. Whatever. It feels like it never presents a clean. Okay, a lot of the 9 holes I play never present one clean, full experience of all different shot shapes. But that one did. Like I could have played 9 holes
Yeah.
and left and been happy.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun. That's kind of how I feel about this course that I'm designing. I just really hope that they're just so they suck. The city is just being buttholes.
Bro.
And then the other city, the city I live in, is a smaller 9-hole, possibly. The mayor, like my mayor, actually plays disc golf. So he's like, dude, that would be so sick to like get that in. The Parks and Rec director got fired because he begged them for a company car so that he wasn't wasting his own like car. And then a week later, totaled it. So he got fired. And I haven't talked to the mayor since. And I'm thinking, okay, does that mean we don't have a Parks and Rec director? Or does that mean that I need to meet someone new? But either way, let's get this going. Because it would be a fun course. And there's nothing else in that park. Yeah. So that's another one I have to film. And
here's the issue. It's like I stole all these numbers from courses in our area for like total people who play it and like did some stuff for it. And there's like 3 parks that I think I could very reasonably present 9-hole courses to and say like, hey, let's design this. Look at how many people this could bring to your park, yada, yada, yada. And then I moved 45 minutes from those parks. And so
Despicable.
now, like, there's
but
a
isn't
golf
that
course.
Still the closest course to you?
Well, no, okay. So the course that you will be by is still like 20 minutes from my apartment. So it's not bad. But it's like I used to live on the other side of the course. And so I don't know. Like there's
Where
an
do you
open
pull those stats from?
You have to ask for them.
Yeah, I think you have to be
So-
like the course manager, like administrator.
You have
Disc
you have
and
to
you
be
can
the
pull
course
it.
manager on UDisc and you'll get tons of stats.
I think it's course
manager for that
ambassador is what
smaller
it's
one.
called.
Yeah. But the other one that I'm not a course ambassador for, I just emailed UDisc and asked for the numbers and they gave them to me, but I had to provide a little justification.
Hmm.
But yeah, so one of them I can just steal the numbers from. It's pretty easy. And the other one, you know, I had to request and it took a little bit of time, but it wasn't that bad.
I feel like that's really dumb. Like you should be able to on UDisc see like this course has been played by this many people.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. That
Dude,
would
there's
help.
3,889 ratings on my local.
Boys, I gotta go.
I was about
All
to
right,
say
I
the
love you
same.
too.
Love you.
I just got a text from my VP of sales
You got a what?
Hey,
And-
yo,
at 10:50
VP.
at 10:50 at night saying, "Hey, are you good with a 9 a.m. meeting tomorrow?"
You know what another word for a queef is? Vagina poof.
Like,
Eddie's
and
out.
then
Eddie's
Corey
out.
left
Eddie's
first
out.
with that?
All right, here we
That's
go.
crazy.